Oh, Nation, Sanbonan Bafetu. Welcome back to Football Trends with me. QB. Hey, Bafetu, I'm a bit late. Tired also. Just got back from a long trip. I'm coming from Pretoria right now. There was something that I had to do, or something that I had to take care of. And then Tamangbu, I was like, okay, fine. I'm not just gonna let my fans or you guys be worried and not get the latest in terms of what has been happening lapana na Shrine. So we'll be talking about the latest, obviously, and then also we'll be touching on the game that we will be playing in the quarterfinals against the Golden Arrows for what has been a long time coming from us, because since Sakonugdala M108 2 years back. So definitely that is all that we will be talking about. But before, I would like us to have a moment of silence for Lapana, Michael Nkambule, who just recently, passed away. I don't know what happened, but definitely I think we need to pay our respect. So may his soul rest in peace. Okay, now Kaizer Chiefs have asked us a very, very important question, bafethu. Basibuza nje laphana. Umbuzo umile uthi now, yeah. We have signed a new player, which is Fis Abrahams. Obviously, let's go back to Fis Abrahams because that's what he said. So that's how he pronounces himself. He said his name is Fis Abrahams. So Fis Abrahams currently has joined Kaizer Chiefs, and there's a big question. Now, remember, with Tulanga Pili, once he joined Chiefs, people were thinking he was going to occupy jersey number 10. But let's be honest, Bafethu, jersey number 10, you need to be a kind of special player to be able to get that player. If Mfundo Vilakazi has a great season this season, chances are he will take that jersey number 10. Now we do have Fis Abrahams. Kaizer Chiefs has asked us a question, which jersey should the player be occupying for this season? Because Langalehle Pili has gotten jersey number 70, I believe. So with this, new young player, which obviously there is an option for us to be able to buy at the end of the season, do you think yiphi number ezomfanele umfana? Remember, he's a winger, udlala phambili akadlala emuva, so he's a winger who can play as a right and also as a left winger. I've been hearing people saying what he can also play as an attacking midfielder, but I don't think that is true. So we will see ngegame yakhe masakaqala ukudlala and when he's being introduced. With youngsters or team or players that have not played on the Betway Premiership or only played a few games, it's difficult to be able to tell which positions do they fully occupy in the field of play. So definitely big ups to Fis Abrahams. We will see which jersey number he's going to get, but you can also tell us in the comment section below which one do you think would be best suited for Fis Abrahams, and also, if possible, you can tell us why you've chosen the number that you would have chosen. And then moving on, Buffet, we do have Dantel. There are other players as well that have moved on a loan deal from Kaizer Chiefs. Now, there is a player called Vicky Mkawana. Now, incredible player. He's another player we thought, definitely this new coming season, he might be joining us. And then there's a possibility we might be letting go of, certain players, especially with defensive midfielder. But then we do have his key situation, and then also looking at Ulona, because if this situation is totally without Oxmteto, let's say we decided to let go of Mteto, then definitely it was going to be a bit of a problem. Now, people might be saying or asking about Adolf Mtasingwa. With Adolf Mtasingwa, I'm not sure if your paperwork is finalized yet. It's possible he might not play the M108. It's possible he might play and he might even start, on the M108. But for now, I'm not sure what is happening with the paperwork. Angnaunji update in terms of what he's going to be available or he's not going to be available for the game moving forward. So Umjita, Adolf Mtasingwa, let's wait for, official updates in terms of a paperwork yakhe. And then Vikim Kawana would have been a great player for us if ever we had the situation in Gacele and also we did not have Umjita Lapana or Ox Mteto, because look at those two players. They are both defensive midfielders. Yes, we do have Umaboe, but we can't solely rely on one player, the Zindlovu, but also remember there's a bit of complications in terms of that player. So it is good that Ovikim Kawana is continuing. So I feel like he's being prepared for the coming season, because on the new season, chances are we will not have Oxentetwa. Yes, we will still be having Mtasingwa, but then we will need one of our own young stars. Nakona, it will depend on the project, because currently, as Kaizer Mtaunjina said, they want to try produce stars and win with those stars. So we will see if what they're trying to do, or their approach of having a good coach who is good with young stars, and also with the young stars that they've currently brought in. Because looking at the signings that Kaizer Chiefs have done this transfer window, I don't think there's anyone complaining about any player. There's no one who's saying, I'm not sure about this guy, I'm not sure about that guy. Every player that we are looking at currently, those players, they look and seem like they fit in the style of play, and they also look like the quality that is well deserved to be playing at Naturena. So we will see as time goes on. Are we going to be able to have Vikim Kawana come back, to the edition, and also with the system that we're trying to use, or the style of play, and also the plan that we do have in order to have young stars mostly dominating the team. Will it be able to work? If it does, then definitely things are going to be very well, and also it would mean that Vikim Kawana will have a perfect home, or a perfect place waiting for him. Uzit Magabuenje from the loan spell, he will be coming back to start in that position. Might possibly not start, but I know he's an incredible player. Bafetu, this is a defensive midfielder who can be able to score. He's good on his feet. He can control the ball. He's just marvelous to watch, Bafetu. There's a reason his name is so famous. It's because of that. He's an incredible player, Bafetu. He's an incredible talent. It does pain me with we're going to have to wait a bit longer for us to be able to use him. But after we have gotten him to be able to start, playing for the senior team, I'm telling you, things are going to be very, very much different in our club. And then we do have the game as Sobisi Lala this Sunday against Golden Arrows. Lapayana, I believe we'll be playing at FNP Stadium. So looking at the club, so now we are playing against a team that has some of our players. Now, I've been hearing people speaking about the game, saying Uti Kaizer Chiefs is probably going to lose this game. They're not going to be able to make it because but honestly speaking, this is a game of football. We all don't know what is going to happen. Now, you can say Kaizer Chiefs is going to fail and they will be knocked out on the first round for the MTN 8, but then you might be surprised Uspone Sukuma finals and us being able to win MTN 8 sea lift. What are you going to say then? But either way, it's fine. Everyone has their own opinions when it comes to football, because that's what makes football exciting as the space that it is. So we will be playing against some of the players that we have been linked with. Ayabulela Matrele, which obviously is an attacking midfielder for Lemon Collinville Arrows. We need to be careful, Bafetu. And also, I believe this will be a good opportunity for us to be able to see and try to understand why Kaizer Chiefs decided to show interest in terms of getting those players. And there are certain players that we signed which we wanted by Amapakania, and I'm happy we managed to beat them. For once this season, we managed to beat them to those signings. Yes, there are certain players we did not get, but the ones that we did manage to get, I'm happy. I'm happy, Bafetu. I know Pirates have shown interest in most of the signings that we do have. For Ronaldo Lina, you look at, I'm not sure about Tumlo Isane, but I don't think they were ever in need of him. And then you look at Upili, they showed interest. They showed interest on Fis Abrahams. They wanted to get the player, but it looks like Kaizer Chiefs itabule wasani yathatha yonke into. So definitely I'm happy about that. So Ayabulela Makwele is a player we need to look out for. Obviously Golden Arrows, currently they played a draw against the Chippa United. Obviously that them not being able to score, it shows you what chances are they will also struggle playing against us. So for me, I'm not too worried about the game here this Sunday, buffet too, honestly speaking. If then we do sleep up, it will be a mistake from our side. But going into this game, I believe we have the upper hand. We have everything for us to be able to win the game. Yes, we need to look out for Abu Ayanda Giane, which obviously, is a player that we have been linked with, recently. Ongobeko Dlamini, they have good players. They have good players, incredible players, whom I think we've shown interest in getting. But honestly speaking, looking at this game, I think Kaizer Chiefs are looking the more clearer side to be able to win this game, because you look at our bench, you look at all the signings that we have made, you look at the style of play, you look at everything. Yes, we are not combining very well as of yet. Shorter, we are still trying to figure it out, but we are not the only team that is still trying to figure it out. Same as Golden Arrows, it looks like Nabo, they are still trying to figure it out. And also there are players that they've introduced, remember, and there are players that they have lost, so they're no longer the same team that was before. We will see who's going to come out on top this Sunday. Remember, Mbogeli, 6 p.m. that is when the game will be playing. But other than that, I don't think we should be worried about this coming game. Go M108. I don't think, honestly speaking, I don't think there's a way we will be out on the first game. But honestly speaking, we have your Flavio Silva up front, who's going to be doing incredibly well. You have your Itiosa Ekotaro. We have good players. So Kanye Samayo have recently come back and joined the rest of the team in terms of training. Other players as well who have been injured, they've joined. So I'm not saying they will be starting or playing this Sunday, but it shows you what we have incredible depth, we have incredible players, and we shouldn't be too worried about the Golden Arrows buffet too. I think we are going to hold our own. I'm not saying Golden Arrows is a weak team or no, but I'm saying we shouldn't be worried about things that I think we shouldn't be worried about. We're gonna be doing well, especially on this game. Yes, Nati corner last by Zega corner, especially on the defense side. We need to try and adjust there, but honestly speaking, I don't think we should be worried going into this game. So yes, it's gonna be a test for us, because finally we'll be getting a Betway Premiership side. But Nabo, as much as we have signed new players, done some changes to the club, it's also the same thing with the Golden Arrows. But don't take away the fact that they do have good players. They play good football, same as us. So it will be a game of two halves, and then we will see who's going to come out on top. But that's just me and my opinion on this coming game this Sunday. You can also let us know what you think about this coming game. Do you think Kaizer Chiefs is going to lose this one and get knocked out? Remember, we are coming from 2 seasons without playing M108. So I do feel like our boys will be showing hunger, just like we showed hunger on the Nedbank Cup for us to be able to win it. But last season, honestly speaking, we did not have the same hunger. We were too chilled and too relaxed. So this season, I'm hoping we're going to show the same hunger. And I feel like it's going to be like that, because Coach Wetu has tried to take out the pressure, the lot of noise from the players. You guys are going in there, we will be the underdogs. People will be saying, it's just a club. People have been saying, Kaizer Chiefs is going to go out on the first game. You understand? So we will see Makfikilanga and also Zobonagala Bafetu when the final whistle takes shape. But anyways, that's just me in my opinions. But Fetu, please don't forget to like the video. I know I'm tired, I know I'm a bit late, but at least now we have spoken about everything that you need to know about, and then also we try to touch a little bit on the game. So hopefully on Sunday I will be able to do a live stream during the lineup. Tomorrow we'll try to give you the lineup prediction from my side. Dryimpo Hemen, your comment has been retracted. I don't know what you said, but anyways, thank you so much guys for the support and love. Please don't forget to like the video. Thank you so much. I see there's no comments. Ngizonibona kusasa bafethu with something new. Thank you so much. Nami ethending it kuzama ukuphumula bafethu. Ngizonibona. Peace.